Hi, Nick from Old Fashioned Nights, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Brandy Old Fashioned, also known as the Wisconsin Old Fashioned. Now, there are many different versions of the Old Fashioned cocktail out there, with the more traditional being served with bourbon or whiskey. And don't get me wrong, those are great too. My go-to has always been the one with brandy or the Wisconsin version of the Old Fashioned. Now, if you haven't guessed, the name for my channel, Old Fashioned Nights, is derived from this cocktail. To me, there's nothing more relaxing than sitting by a fire at night sipping on one of these drinks. So to celebrate my channel hitting 100 subscribers, I'm going to go over how to make the brandy or the Wisconsin version of this cocktail. Now, I keep going back and forth between calling it a brandy or a Wisconsin Old Fashioned, and that's because if you were to go to any bar in America and order an Old Fashioned, you'd get it made with bourbon or whiskey. But if you were to go to any bar in Wisconsin and order an Old Fashioned, you would get it made with brandy. And because of that, the name Brandy Wisconsin Old Fashioned kind of became interchangeable. It's also interesting to note that half of Corbell's brandy sales are in the state of Wisconsin alone, and they kind of credit this drink for that fact. Now, there are some theories as to why Wisconsin drinks so much brandy, the main one being due to the large German or Polish population that immigrated here. But I like to think that us Wisconsinites wanted something sweeter to drink with our fish fries. So we decided to take an old fashioned, replace with brandy, and throw a bunch of fruit in it. With that being said, let's get to making one. Cutting board, jigger, muddler, rocks glass, bar straws, brandy, bitters, orange, maraschino cherries, soda, ice, sugar cubes. Now the first thing we want to do is take our orange, and what I'm going to do is cut it in half, like so. Put one half to the side, and I'm going to take this half and just cut a 1/4 inch piece out of that, and then take the other end and place it to the side as well. Now I have this orange, which I'm going to then cut that in half. Leave one end of that half with the peel still in place, put that to the side. And then I'm going to take the other half and just peel off the skin so it's just the orange. And then discard the skin. So here's my orange. Put that there. Now what I'm going to do next is grab my rocks glass and take that orange, put it in there like so. I'm going to take my maraschino cherries, open them up, take one out, take the stem off of it, so it's just the cherry, drop it in the glass. I'm also going to take one sugar cube, place that in the glass, and then I'm going to take my bitters and give it about 5 to 6 shakes into that glass. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close that back up. Next, I'm going to take my muddler, and I'm just going to break down the fruit and the sugar cube. Just kind of pulverize it as best as you can. And you're really trying to do is just break up that fruit as well as dissolve that sugar cube. So here I am. And it's basically just a crushed fruit cocktail right now. But that's all you're looking for. So with that, I'm going to place my muddler to the side. And next, I'm going to take my jigger my brandy, and I'm going to fill this up to 2 ounces, which mine it's 2 ounces to the rim of the bigger side. All right, we're full at the top, and I'm just going to dump it into the glass like so. Next, I'm going to take a handful of ice. Basically, what you want to do is fill the glass. And then I'm going to take my soda. And because this is a Wisconsin Old Fashioned, I'm not going to call it pop. It's soda when it comes to making a Wisconsin Old Fashioned. Just joking. But now the question you'll get with Old Fashions is, do you want it sweet or do you want it sour? Now, when I first got asked that question the first time I ordered one at a bar, I go, well, it's got sugar cube in it, right? It should be sweet. Well, yeah, it's got a sugar cube in it. But the question, is it sweet or sour, pertains to the soda in it. So for something sweet, you're going to want like a 7-Up or Sprite. And if you want something sour, you're going to basically want Squirt. Now, I prefer Squirt, so I like the sour kind. And really, when it comes to the soda part of it, it's up to how you want to make it. It could be a dash of soda just to kind of taste it, or you can fill the brim of the glass if you're going to, say, nurse it for a while. And if it's your first time trying it, maybe fill up the glass full of soda, mix it in, see how it goes, and then maybe if you want to taste more of that brandy, you just kind of reduce the volume of the soda. But for myself, I just kind of put a little bit in there. Just a little bit. I like to taste that brandy, not just the soda. Now with that, I'm going to take my 2 bar straws, and I'm just going to kind of mix it up like so. And then now I'm going to take that orange slice from earlier with the peel, drop that in the glass, and then take another maraschino cherry with the stem, and also drop that in the glass for a nice little garnish. And that is a Brandy Old Fashion, also known as the Wisconsin Old Fashioned. There you have it, the Brandy Old Fashioned or the Wisconsin Old Fashioned. Thanks for watching. If you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe if you want to see more content. I got a few more projects coming up along the way, as well as some more drinks I like to show. I have a Christmas version of the Wisconsin Old Fashioned that's to die for. It's really good. So I'd like to make a video on that. And again, thanks for your support. Cheers. Oh, that's good.